Итак, дорогие друзья, доброго времени суток, мы продолжаем играть. Что ж, узнаем, что кто такая леди тьмы. Это тебя мне стоит благодарить за помощь?
Look what you've done.
Что?
Who are you?
Ignorant fools. You don't even recognize me. I am the Dark Lady, the Supreme Tiamat, the embodiment of the Mother of Dragons.
Ну,
What? She's saying she's the Dragon Queen? That's impossible. Why would the Dragon Queen show up here herself?
Silence, mortal. I am still speaking. What just entered your body is a part of the Child of Chaos. I have temporarily suppressed its afflictive influence. You cannot escape now, sinner.
думаю, это...
Your fragmented soul has fused with that of the Child of Chaos. You must have felt it. The Child of Chaos is the source of all chaos. If left to fester, your soul will one day be eroded by affliction and dissipate entirely.
What? This can't be! You're the Mother of Dragons, so you must have a way!
Silence. My patience is limited. This is entirely your own doing. If you hadn't freed the Child of Chaos from his prison, this sinner would not have become as such.
But it was obviously the Unstill who...
Therefore, I shall afford you an agreement, sinner.
Договор.
Fragments of the Child of Chaos have fallen onto the material plane, and the inquietum they possess is enough to disrupt the entire world. As the protector of order across planes, I cannot stand for this. So, I require you to do something for me. Head to the material plane and collect all of the Child of Chaos's fragments, just as you did before. It's the only way to mitigate the calamities, and you're the only one capable of doing it.
Почему я?
Only you possess the capability to trace the fragment's whereabouts, because a part of him already exists within your soul, and thus only you can eliminate the fragments. In return, I shall completely eradicate the Child of Chaos's affliction from your body.
Что если я отвечу тебе отказом?
How amusing. Do you really think you have a choice here? If not for me, you would have long since been corroded and killed by the Child of Chaos's power. Besides which, as I mentioned, your soul is fragmented. If you do not restore it to wholeness, you will become just another of the countless bewildered. The remainder of your soul is attached to the fallen Child of Chaos fragments. So, you can either become a bewildered and suffer eternal torment, or accept my conditions obediently. Weigh your options.
Нужна помощь.
The fragments are likely scattered throughout the material plane now, all across Adenthia. You must collect them in due order. As I said, all those fragments contain a significant amount of inquietum, which will inevitably wreak havoc in their respective locations. You will thus become the pursuer of all calamities. And the key to saving you, and restoring order to the material plane, will lie in the source of the chaos. All right, there's no time to lose. Time flows differently in the Chaos Universum than it does in the material plane. So decades or even centuries may have already passed by the time you arrive. And you must act quickly to finish your mission before the Child of Chaos has ample chance to do more damage. I will now send you through the Fountain Interplanar portal, from which you can directly arrive on the material plane. Are you ready for all that awaits?
Я не понимаю, что меня ждет, но она красивая. Ну что ж, можем
Very
отправляться.
well. It seems you've embraced your destiny. Remember well, sinner. Don't entertain thoughts of hoodwinking me. My eyes and ears are everywhere. I will...
Упс. Вы, прирожденный боец, развиваешься за годы тренировок, огромную силу и выносливость. Преимущество силы телосложения. Солдат, археолог, вор и актер. Ну, вообще, мышка уже стоит, да, здесь. Ваша реакция с самого рождения была лучше, чем у всех остальных. Благодаря ей вы крайне искусны в воровстве, взломе замков и других действиях, которые требуют ловкости. Актер. Вы привыкли всегда быть в центре внимания, в совершенстве овладев искусством угождать окружающим и научившись лучше многих замечать изменения вокруг. Преимущество харизма. И археолог. Благодаря всему устроению к знаниям вы легко усваиваете информацию из разных областей, что позволяет вам успешнее других решать задачи и проводить исследования. Мудрость, интеллект. Я хочу быть вором. Очки. Что у него? Ловкость. Ловкость. Ну, давайте так. Как-то так. Я надеюсь, что он нас сейчас не отправит одних. Хотя, походу, одних отправили. А, нет, мы не одни. Отлично. Все, друзья с нами. Господи, господи, сразу. Получение. Что здесь? Неважно. Ладно, пойдемте.
Traversing the plain, you arrive in a damp forest. Air tinged with rot mingles with a hint of something familiar. They wash over you from the way ahead.
Видимо, хаоса. Так, здесь ничего. Пойдемте. Это...
Beneath the sprawling roots of a colossal tree, you spot another fragment of the Child of Chaos.
Это все нам.
Seemingly, that is precisely why you are here. The deal struck with the Dark Lady states you must gather every fragment if you are to save yourself from becoming one of the bewildered.
Who dares trespass on my domain?
Кто здесь? Где мой фрагмент?
You're... I smell it. The scent of axe. The scent of weakness. Powerless creature! How dare you come here? How foolish. All in my realm is mine to claim. All in my realm must kneel before me, for I am Smaragdus, the Emerald Breath.
Ничего себе. А где там? Туманный лес. Глава 1. Просто ослепляет вспышка золотистого света. Возможно, ты получаешь определенную помощь, отправишься за этим оленем. Возможно, но не факт. Да? Ну, пойдем.
Golden lights?
Золотой свет.
Up ahead along the road, you catch sight of a wood elf silhouette.
Поздороваемся. Не болей.
That's odd. Were you just here? Did you see a golden light? A dazzling flash of golden light and a golden deer just where you stood.
Мне принес сюда золотистый свет. Это же... Это...
You try to talk, but your throat feels choked by muddy water. Only strange, single-syllable sounds emerging.
Мой голос... Блин, что на меня похоже.
Could it be? You cannot speak. Are
Кивнуть.
there any other symptoms besides your throat? Any dizziness or blurred vision? It seems you've been afflicted by the forest depth's poisonous mist. But don't fret. I happen to have a polygar potion. Just take it and you'll be fine.
Выпить лекарство.
In the blink of an eye, a blistering sensation washes through your mouth and nose, escaping the top of your head.
Ого, невероятно. Я могу говорить, четкая мгла тоже исчезла.
That's good.
Твой кашель. Что с тобой, все в порядке? Но эта тварь, тебе стоило тоже ее принять.
Have no fear. My home is just a stone's throw from here. The affliction has already begun to spread. Traveler, you must keep safe. Watch out for the poisonous mist and sylvan furies.
Сильванских фурий?
The immortal monsters that prowl the forest.
Чё, давай мы к тебе проводим. С тобой точно все будет в порядке.
I've got to get back. If you need help, traveler, you can find me in Athalion. My name is Immeral. Athalion is our wood elf settlement. Just a little ways down this this hill. I'll guide you. Follow me. We'll be there in no time.
Ой, это хорошо, что мы его проводим, и он нас проводит, и как мы его проводим, и как бы он нас проводит. Измерение хаоса Нитерия. Как раз таки Нитерия у нас в данный момент. Отлично. Чё? Что-то у меня голос уже куда-то пропал.
My village, Athalion. It's just down the hill.
Save me!
As you and Emerald approach Athalion, you hear a sudden cry for help.
Arian and Sylvan Furies.
Так, эти монстры сильванские фурии.
How are Sylvan Furies here? We have to save her.
Ура,
Thank you for lending a
драка.
hand, traveler. I won't let the Sylvan Furies come near Athalion.
Описание. Сильвийские фурии окружили юную лесную эльфийку. Помогите им, Эмеральдус, спасти девушку от неминуемой смерти. Так, давайте всех полечим. А кто? Понял. Поехали.
Be on the alert.
Я думала, сейчас кто-то будет по камню,
I am here.
но что-то нет.
Taste my hammer! Those strikes true!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Здесь добьем.
I will fulfill my mission.
On the alert.
Ну-ка.
Alas.
Думала, кто это? Я думала, это моя, это эльфийка.
I can't believe it just vanished.
Она?
Incredible. Sylvan Fury vanished. How did you do that?
Для этого понадобились всего лишь мои частицы, мои силы.
No,
Всего
you see,
лишь.
Sylvan Furies cannot be slain. They merely dissolve into a black sludge for a time, soon re-emerging. Yet, when you defeated them just now, they all vanished. Completely. There were no residual remnants left on the ground.
Traveler. You must have a special power.
Emerald, are you alright?
Arian, take the traveler to Athalion. I'll be there right.
Мне кажется, он
That the
сейчас
Sylvan Fury
превратится.
can approach this place means the Rune Tree's barrier is no longer holding firm. Forgive me, traveler, but I can't leave Emerald alone in the forest like this.
Would you be so kind as to go ahead and ask Alethea for polygon medicine at the prayer center in Athalion?
I'll
Конечно.
escort Emerald back shortly. I'm counting on you.
Конечно, конечно, мы так и сделаем. Сейчас. Нам вниз, наверное, да?
Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance.
У меня есть травы, которые лечат от яда.
There are all kinds of herbs here. Which do you need?
Пулгар, Ой, пугулах. Что?
Sadly, Athalion's polygar stalks have been depleted. Please be on your way.
Это не для меня, а для Эмираля.
Emerald. Is he poisoned?
You
Да.
tell the druid about what happened.
Все так.
Regrettably, being out of polygar was no exaggeration.
Господи, что у вас вообще есть?
The forest corruption continues to spread. The speed at which polygar grows cannot match the pace of its consumption. Emerald is the leader, and as such, he feels he must venture deep into the forest to pick more. It's just... It doesn't seem worthwhile. adding further needless waste.
Мираль дал мне все травы, какие я нашел, значит, больше чего не осталось, так?
Good, you understand. Since the rune tree was vandalized and the Sylvan Fury threat looms ever nearer, gathering herbs has become extremely problematic. Did you just say you killed a Sylvan Fury?
Уже слухи пошли, вы видели, да, вот это?
Since you possess such a power, would you kindly return to the forest and gather some polygar?
Ну давай пойдем, посмотрим, что мы можем найти.
Polygar roots are all that remain on the ground. The usable parts have already been taken. This entire stalk of polygar looks yellowed and pestilent.
Господи.
The polygar around here has already been gathered, judging by the break. You detect a hint of polygar scent carried on the wind. An acrid, pungent scent wafts from just beyond the tangle of roots before you.
Лугарчик.
What are you planning to do here? May I remind you the polygar is mine? I saw it first.
The wood elf girl off to the side pipes up, displeased. Unlike the wood elves encountered earlier, her enmity is evident.
Эти травы не для меня, а для Эмираля.
Oh, that's even worse.
Почему?
Don't you know? It's entirely down to that Athalian traitor that the forest is corrupted, and the Wood Elves can't return to the Grand Cycle. Emerald deserves to rot, just as he wishes.
Предатель? Великий цикл? О чем идет речь?
I don't know any explanation to an Outlander. In short, these herbs are mine and you cannot have them, much less hand them over to Emerald.
И, к слову, пусть туда перекалывают деревья, корни, и их не обойти.
So? You seriously think you can clear it?
Я могу попробовать.
I saw it first.
Куда? Это мое.
As I
Постой.
said, I saw it first.
Нашла.
Don't assume you can fool me with fancy skills. If you're not impressed, why not try me? Will you dare?
Проверка интеллекта. Вы пытаетесь объяснить ей, что если вы не уберете, она не сможет носить предметы, на которые положила глаз. Что? Вы бормочете и спинаетесь.
You're right. Problems should be solved through either victory or defeat. The polygar belongs to me now.
А, ты еще... Я никогда не говорил, что проигрываю. Ты еще и с подмогой. Окей, давай, примем. Нашего друга там сильно не покоцали.
Worry not. I am here.
Face my hammer! Arrow strikes true!
Don't bother trying to hide.
I will fulfill my mission.
Отлично.
I will fulfill my mission.
Worry not. I am here.
Bless.
Fine, I'll let you have the polygar.
Ладно. Ладно, мы победили.
Yet you still intend to save Emerald with it. That traitor.
Реально хороший эльф. Пришедший ко мне на помощь в лесу. Он хороший товарищ.
Foolish traveler. Athalian wood elves are all traitors. I heard that Emerald fancies himself as leader of Athalian. How laughable. The wood elves of Nytheria have one sole leader, one sole high priestess. Our revered Lady Athalia. A word of advice, traveler.
Что?
Leave Athalian. For centuries, those Athalian traitors have lived a pitiful existence, protected by the Rune Tree barrier, oblivious to the plight of the forest. And now, the forest corruption intensifies. The Rune Tree is withering and the barrier wanes. Those Athalian cowards lack the power to tackle the scourge, and sooner or later, they'll face annihilation. Traveler, you have some power. You may go to Cytheralin with me. I shall present you to our High Priestess, Ythalia. How'd it go? You ought to know, it would be a tremendous honor for you.
Давайте пока откроем, что дойдем до нее. Думаю, что пока не заслуживаю такой чести.
Pity. I feel sorry for you. Next we meet, I pray you've not become a corpse. Farewell.
Bye-bye.
In a pungent scent, you picked up the polygar. Give it to Elifia to craft into medicine.
Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. What? You found polygar. Let me see.
Почему она начала то же
Incredible.
самое
You truly
говорить?
did find it. Forgive me, I was doubtful of your abilities earlier, but it would seem you are indeed something special. Just wait a moment. The potion will be ready soon. How was it? Did the search for the herbs go well?
Это было не так уж сложно, возможно, у меня есть талант.
Just like that.
You recall the wood elf lass you encountered while gathering herbs, and tell Elifia about your quarrel.
You, Lore. Cythyralan Wood Elf? Guard of Ythalia? Ludicrous. Those arrogant Cythyralan Wood Elves are sneaking into Athalian territory to find herbs.
Сказала, что лесных эльфов хватали предателями. Из-за чего именно?
Mere contemptible slander. The Wood Elves of Cythyralan are a fanatical lot, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of their so-called grand faith. Some Wood Elves couldn't subscribe to such motivations, so they were deemed traitors and stripped of their homeland. It was Emerald who led us here and established the new village.
Уситария.
It's another Wood Elf settlement in Nytheria. The Cythyralan Wood Elves are extremely xenophobic and insular. Rarely does anyone gain permission to enter Cythyralan territory. Ythalia is the High Priestess of Cythyralan. She professes to hear the divine word of the Father, Nytherus, to whom all Cythyralan Wood Elves are devoted. All are fascinated by her and her fanaticism.
Больше у меня нет
Here,
вопросов.
the polygar potion is ready. Take it to Emerald. Regardless of what lies ahead for Athalian, my decision to come here is the best thing I've done in centuries. Although Emerald is too indecisive, still, he's the only one confident enough for the exhausting role of leader.
Лидер. Лидер этой деревеньки.
What can I do for...
Это мы с лекарством.
Potion? Athalian's polygar has already been... I see. Thank you, traveler, for your gracious help.
Emerald drank the Polygar potion.
Much better. Traveler, may I humbly inquire as to your identity? What brought you to Nytheria? Why do you possess the power to kill Sylvan Furies?
Ну, это я... Не знаю. Хороший ответ. Мне понадобилось спуститься из измерения хаоса на материальный план. Интерьер, который ты говоришь, это название леса, сказать. Сейчас. Сказать по правде, я не знаю. После того, как мне удалось вырваться из измерения хаоса, меня занесло сюда.
You tell Emerald of the memories of your first foray into the material plane. The gloomy air, the gigantic roots, the uncanny green light, and the evil voice.
Green light? You saw the green dragon? The demented self-aggrandizing dragon who calls himself the Emerald Breath?
Свободное дыхание. Кажется, именно так он и представлялся.
Unbelievable that you managed to escape the claws of that deranged dragon. You truly are endowed with special powers, traveler.
Меня защитил золотой олень.
A golden deer?
В чем дело?
Our god, the father of the forest, Nythuris. He was incarnated as a deer before falling silent. So, I couldn't help but wonder. But that couldn't be. Nythuris has been silent for 1,000 years, our prayers so long unanswered. Do you have any other questions, traveler?
По поводу владения зеленого дракона. То, что мне было нужно, находилось в самом сердце владения зеленого дракона. Ты знаешь, где находится владение зеленого дракона? Эмираль.
No, that is not the Green Dragon's domain. That's the Wood Elf Sanctuary, where the Blue Oak stands. The roots you see, those massive rotting roots, are the roots of the Blue Oak. The Blue Oak, home of our souls and faith. It was once the pillar holding the material plane, its foliage shading Nytheria, but it became corrupted by the Green Dragon, and is now what you see here today.
Порча в лесу. Что вообще произошло с этим лесом? Откуда здесь ядовитые туманы и все эти чудовища?
Our people hold very different views regarding the origin of the forest's corruption. But one thing for certain is that all of this is related to the Green Dragon. 300 years ago, the day of Skyfire descended upon the world, and the Green Dragon was thusly awoken. Ever since, Nytheria has been entrammelled by catastrophe. The tranquility of the past, irreparably broken.
День небесного огня.
On the day of Skyfire, the sky suddenly turned crimson. Burning crystals suddenly appeared from thin air in the direction of the sun, raining all over Andathea, as if shards of sky had been shattered and fell. What happened is a mystery to all. Only one thing is certain. A fragment landed beneath the Blue Oak. The queer power held within that fragment roused the Green Dragon, sealed by Nythuris for 1,000 years.
Больше у меня нет вопросов.
Traveler, are you planning to head to the Blue Oak? But with the Holy Oak withered, our god has fallen silent. Today, there is no more bridge connecting Nytheria to the Blue Oak. Any tree, once tainted by that earth, will rapidly rot. Only purifying the altars will enable the vines to grow once more, providing passage to the Blue Oak.
Чистить алтари.
That's right. 3 altars stand within the forest. You can think of them as a conduit to the Blue Oak. When Nythuris fell silent, the altars were left to ruin. Wood Elves have tried time and again for thousands of years to purify the altars. But perhaps you can succeed. You possess the power to slay Sylvan Furies. We sought but failed to attain such a power over all these years.
Где находится алтарь, о которых ты говоришь?
The altar nearest Athelion is the altar of germination. To reach the altar of germination, you must first traverse the human country of Arbortea. Traveler, if you plan to journey to Abotia, would you oblige us with this one favor?
В чем дело?
A child called Andel has recently gone missing from Athalia. I heard that Andel is close to a human boy, so there's a chance he'll show up in Abotia. I'd like you to keep your eyes peeled for him. The road to Abotia is perilous, plagued by sylvan furies. Traveler, it is imperative you stay safe.
Хорошо. Приветствую. Надеюсь, тебе понравилось в Аталии. Тебя что-то тревожит? О, я как раз ищу кого-нибудь странника из далеких краев, который мог бы мне помочь. Можно тебя кое о чем попросить. Помоги мне доставить это письмо в Арбортею. Господину Элли. Люди ведь так обращаются к своим взрослым мужчинам, да? Господин Элли щедрый человек. Не сомневайся, тебя ждет за это отменная награда. Ясно. Представь мне. Отлично. Вот мое письмо. Если все пройдет гладко, найдешь его в жилом доме Арбортерии. Хорошо. Итак. В принципе, давайте над этим здесь остановимся и увидимся с вами в следующей серии.